If you truly are interested in Father Kymon's mission, then you must recover these seals and bring them to me so that they can be incinerated in Emperion's fire. Emperion's fire. What about regular fire? I like that. Yes, the sacred flame of Empyreon, the light of the world. Empyreon, the first of the gods and protector of Cairn, has returned to us in our darkest hour. His will is made known to us through Father Kymon, our prophet. Well, Grimdan's not sure about the whole religious enthusiasm. His time as an Inquisitor is kind of a little jaded about that, but they like fire. I got something in common. Hey folks, welcome to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and we're here with our Saturday stream of Grim Dawn. We've got our man Grimdan right here. Just catching up, I did one thing between streams, and that was get that Easter egg drop we didn't get last time from Gallus, the Deep Dweller. He dropped a curious ring. He really liked that ring, is the flavor text. So, obviously a reference to Gollum in the One Ring, but it'd be nice to get. And I saw it, and we actually got a pretty good drop. It looks helpful for us. We want the health regen, has some resistances, and a +3 to Vindictive Flame. So good all around. We just have to be level 50. We're approaching that now, so won't be long though. All right, that's that. Oh, the other thing was we were collecting a pheromone gland from 2 insect Grand Viziers to access their queen. I actually picked up the other pheromone gland we were lacking on my runs to get the ring, because the ring did not want to drop first try or second try or third try. It took me 4 tries, and each time I had to go through the Royal Hive. So I came across the Viziers more than once. I should remember to get my toggled buffs up. There we go. And we are headed to the Royal Hives. They're all in this area. There's also a little area over here that I want to explore still. I'm wondering if that could be where our side quest is, seek out the hidden treasure. Some grumpy old man buried his treasure somewhere on one of these farms because he didn't want his sons to inherit it. He said, go and find it if you can. But I don't think you deserve it. So, family drama. Found that out from a note. He also found a note that someone found treasure and said bring dynamite. So, that sounds great to Grimdan. He loves his dynamite. We'll just meander through this process of becoming devastated wasteland. Used to be crop fields. Hopefully we can reclaim them. Honey, there's ethereals in the barn. Pile of bones. Path is blocked. This isn't a secret. Yeah, that's the edge of the map. Okay. Alright, here we are. Unexplored territory. We'll just head up into these hills. And bada bing, bada boom, there's a blast site. Hidden wealth, the cave-in blocks the way. So I guess it's straight up telling us that the hidden wealth is there. Must be the spot described in the old will. The farmhands did a thorough job in covering up the treasure. You can clear out the avalanche with some heavy explosives. Alright, 1 dynamite. Done and done. Oh, careful, Grimdan. Hidden wealth. Even unlocked. Don't care about that. Several pairs of gloves. Alvaric's Rebuke. Oh, a mace. Can't use that, unfortunately. One-handed ranged weapons seem to be a little few and far between. So I'm just making sure I don't have any other skills that need to be bound to our toolbar. I need to remember that we have a silver spread that does 50% extra damage to Chthonians. I think we'll be encountering more of them soon. The commander of the Black Legion mentioned Ethereals and Chthonians kind of fighting the area north. So not much use where we are now, where it's bugs and Ethereals. Who also fight each other. That was a little farther around than I wanted to go. The Gruesome Harvest. Now that was where the Ethereal Amalgamation is, which is our current quest from the Black Legion commander. So we don't want to do that yet. We want to just find that Royal Hive entrance. Apparently it moves around, as I found when tracking down Gallus several times in a row between episodes. So we're just gonna kind of search through a couple of these fields here until we find it. That's a mini boss. I don't know why the game calls them heroes. That's not really what I would call a tough enemy. I would call it a boss or mini boss. I think the ones with skulls are proper bosses, but just the monsters with stars, heroes. I'll just call them mini bosses. How's that? That's really what they are. Still no Royal Hive unless I've missed it. We're looking just for a hole in the ground. Looks like one corner of this field up here we didn't quite peek into, so we'll do that just to be sure. Okay, we'll try this field. It's gonna be a chill stream today, folks. Busy day here in BenOrBreak land, so I'm just gonna be pretty quiet today. Thought about canceling the stream, but I wanted to be consistent, and I want to make sure we're still making progress to this game. I do enjoy the exploration aspects of it. Still no Royal Hive. I'm sorry, folks. I hope I didn't miss it. Keep your eyes out, I guess. I already went through this barn. Guess we'll just have to do a second pass through the fields. Not exactly quality content here, eh? Sure that we checked this field. I think we did. This is too far to the east. Well, there's insects here that weren't killed, so that's promising. I think we cleared this field already. Here so. By this north field. There it is, finally. way up here in the corner. We went right around it earlier. I guess I didn't see it. My mistake. Alright, we're looking for the queen. We've retrieved pheromone glands from her Grand Viziers. We can access the queen. Grimdan's got his scent on. He wants to smell appealing. The Demopteran queen. There's a Grand Vizier. So, stand in our seal. Spam away. Not going to pick up the duplicate gland. I don't know if they'll properly be cleared when we complete this quest. Is this the other Grand Vizier? Yep. Man, these folks at Homestead have a real problem if bugs are getting this big off their crops. Probably the winter harvest has already been ruined. Sorry, probably by winter there won't be anything left to harvest. That has probably already been ruined. Okay, just make sure this area is clear before we head into Her Highness. I think this is where our quest marker is pointing us. Entrance to Queen's Lair sealed by Grand Viziers. Well, Grimdan comes knocking. I'll hop down the hole. Slay the Swarm Queen Ravna. Alright, Ravna, here we come. I don't know how Grimdan would know that name, but we do. Man, once we secure Homestead's food supply, I'm really looking forward to getting some side quests in. Shortcut to Hive entrance? So is that our way back out? Probably. How convenient that there's a one-way shortcut. Oh, I guess that's our queen. Not very happy. Let's get a seal under her also. Oh, didn't quite cast where I wanted it. This is fine. I think our poison and acid resistance is maxed out, which is convenient. Uh-oh. Is this its final form? Oh, wow, wow. Give that a quick heal. Let's get back more of our seals. Thanks. Okay, retreat a bit. Pop another seal. Okay. Didn't even need a potion. What do we have here? Obviously these Dermopteran slicers that we don't care about. Assault epaulets of Maven's Wit. Don't think we care. Our first legendary weapon. The guillotine. An axe. Don't care. And a crown of infernal gems. Now that looks promising. He's got fire damage. That's a good start. Really giving us much else though. Yep, no. What we have already gives us so many good skill bonuses. I was really hoping sometime to get rid of this silly flaming helmet, but apparently that time is still not yet. Anything in here? Nope. And doesn't look like there's anything in... Oh, no, there's a chest. And we leveled up. So, oh, it looks like I forgot to assign my points for my last level up also. We're just moving on up Demolitionist. From here, we can 1 point static strike. And then hopefully blast shield soon. The other skill we want is thermite mine. I'm not sure if we'll fully max out... Sorry, fully max out the mastery bar for Demolitionist. We'll see. Yellow Hat says he is hot-headed with that helmet. Indeed he is. Ah well. Welcome to the stream, Yellow Hat. Glad to see you. Oh, shortcut to hive entrance. We can just pop out here. Bummer that we had to go through the trouble of gathering all those glands. We couldn't just climb through the ceiling here. Anyway. Hopefully, Homestead's harvest will be secure for next year. Got a couple of rhymes in there accidentally. But while we're out here, we should probably help the Black Legion out and destroy the ethereal amalgamation. Do that 5 times fast. Oh, and we can equip some of our new gear also. Golem's ring. Gallus's ring. What should we replace? Neither of them is too fantastic. I think we'll replace the Devil's Wrath seal. We'll set that aside. We'll probably want to retrieve the augment from it with our inventor. That, and we can just attach corpse dust and a gazer eye immediately. Probably aether resistance is going to be important for this next part since we're going against ethereals. So we're at 65. Really, we want to be at 80. We'll see what we can do. It gives us chaos resistance. We can also up our physique to equip these pants. They're a little bit better than what we have. Why not? Let's see how many points it would take. So we're looking for 536. A lot of points, but we can use the toughness probably. I don't want to commit to it right now. On these boots for now. We'll have to remember to get a augment on them at some point. I'll put those there to remind us. All right. Gruesome harvest. Gruesome haunted scarecrows for whatever reason. They're a little bit tonally inconsistent with the rest. Like, I get they're harvest themed, but they're a bit silly. Alas, poor cows. I guess at least the ethereals aren't raising the cows as soldiers also. That I couldn't understand. I don't know how they create scarecrows, though. Oh. Creepy music. Alright, gotta run through the ether there. Why are their sound effects so loud? The reanimators specifically. What are y'all doing in here? They're keeping trolls in cages? Well, probably best to give them a mercy killing. They were trying to kill me anyway. Oh, quit shooting at me from inside your cage. It's not nice. I was letting you out. Oh. Haven't found any ethereal amalgamation yet. Trolls and cages. An uprooted stump. Oh, this place looks pretty buttoned up tight. Is this a one-way gate? Probably is. Can't fire over it. Okay, let's just clear up the area, make sure our backs are clear and safe before we head in there, because I'm getting the feeling that's our final encounter for this area. Excuse me. Neil asks, where am I going? We are going to destroy the ethereal amalgamation. The ethereals have been absolutely ravaging this area of croplands near Homestead. And we're going to stop some monstrous ethereal creature that has been spotted in this area. We're already out here to destroy the insects that were infesting Homestead's crops, because we're not going to survive the winter without food, even if we're successful in battle. Eldrak the Unstoppable just got stopped pretty quickly. There's a one-handed ranged weapon. Pretty crappy, but oh well. Got that food ration. Like it's getting dark in Cairn. The world of Cairn. Were they summoning crows? It's probably a reskin version of the occultist ability. I guess it is. If you're going to have scarecrows, might as well have them summon crows. I mean, that's not what scarecrows do. They scare crows, they don't summon them, but ah well. Already got a crow summoning spell in the game, might as well use it then. Okay, that completes our circuit of this part of the map. Let's just make sure we've explored this last corner. Hat asks, do I think Dan will have serious PTSD from this? How will he re-enter society? I think being a member of the Inquisition, Dan's probably already pretty well traumatized and an outcast from society. I think the Luminari kind of do their own thing. So I don't know that'll be much of a change. He also was, like, possessed by one of these ethereals. I don't know what kind of difference that would make to him. But for right now, he's our Man of Steel, I guess. Let's see what we got in here. Those crystals, of course. There's something big in there. Oh, no, no, no. It's some... I think there's several horses or cows as part of that. So now we know why those cows were killed. But that went down pretty quickly. Not bad. Pulsing Shard of the Aether. I think I remember seeing that this is... Oh yeah, this is really good for an Aether Ray build. 6% of attack damage is converted to health from your Aether Ray, but we're not going to do Arcanist, we're just doing Demolitionist and Inquisitor. So we'll take this as a trophy. Hat says, that was terrifying. It was pretty gruesome, wasn't it? Grim Dawn's a grim game. Make sure there's nothing left alive in here. I'm not exactly sure how this Aether damage is reversible. I know Kasparov was hoping to work on that problem, but I don't think there's any updates from him yet. Oh, it looks like that's as far as we can go. Let's get out of that aetherfire. Man, our health regeneration, it's really nice that we don't really take damage from this stuff. I mean, we take it, but we regenerate it right back. Alright. I don't like to boil around too much, but we should just head back to the Homestead Rift. Spent enough time walking around the fields today already, hey? We need to return to Douglas regarding the bugs, and Captain Summer regarding the monster we just destroyed.
There was much commotion reported in the area around the gruesome harvest. I trust you have good news?
He asks, are these Aether monsters or Chaos monsters? Aether monsters. Though they are both fighting each other to the north of us, apparently. Can I access the map without backing out of this? Apparently this is held by the chthonic cults and their summoned creatures, and this area, as well as here, is kind of held by the ethereals. This is probably their battleground. So Homestead's right to the south of that. Oh.
There was much commotion reported in the area around the gruesome harvest.
I think the chaos monsters are, there are a lot of like red and purple colors, and the ethereals are a lot of greens. The abomination has been destroyed.
I see your reputation is well earned. The Legion thanks you for your service to the Emperor. With the ethereal threat crippled, we can now turn our attention to the cult of Kymon.
Tell me what I need to know.
My scouts have reported back from the lands to the north. The situation is far worse than I ever imagined.
Oh, here's some of that exposition.
The cult of Kymon is on our doorstep and in great numbers. Worse still, they've been capturing farmers, travelers, even my own soldiers, and using them for their blood rituals. We cannot risk the cult bolstering their forces with chthonic beings. I need you to venture out.
Oops, did not mean to back out of that.
Reported back from the lands to the north.
Beyond South Bastion to the north and search their camps.
Than I ever imagined. The cult of Kymon is on our doorstep.
Rescue any survivors before the cultists can use them as sacrifices.
Worse still, they've been capturing
what can I expect out there?
Terrors from the void. Crazed humans hell-bent on harvesting your blood for their heathen god. Unspeakable dark rituals. The cult of Kymon is a despicable group of degenerates that needs to be wiped out. I would not ask this of you if I did not think you capable. Will you stop the sacrifices?
If there's living prisoners... I was hoping to do some side questing after this, but we need to rescue them now. I'll rescue them. Thanks. Okay, well, let's talk to Douglas at least. Have you dealt with the Diopteran Queen? The Diopteran cycle is disrupted. That's the best news I've heard for weeks. I'll have to speak to Captain Somer about getting a proper kitchen set up. Continued support is ensuring that Homestead will produce enough food for all. Hey, we got an inventory bag expansion. That's nice. Well, including Devil's Crossing. You have done much to help get our fields back in order, but I can't spare anything until my people have had more time to grow a fresh crop. If you continue to help us out, that will free up the hands I need to tend to the harvest. Clearing out the beasts roaming the land will also ensure that we can work in peace. Very well. Well, we did what we could. Guess we gotta rescue prisoners now. Where's the shopkeeper? Up here? Oops. This game is not really built for, like, multi-level pathing.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oops, did not mean to sell those. We might also get our component back from that. Keeping the shard. Oops. Sell. Corpse dust. Okay, and I think that's good enough for now. We did get a lot of reputation from completing those missions. Did we unlock anything good? Looks like we have some rewards from Homestead. Let's see here. There's a one-handed ranged weapon, a solar revolver. Let's see how this stacks up to our current stuff. It boosts casting speed. I like its fire damage. Got pretty good base damage. I wonder if that's worth it. Fireball skill is also damage. We'd be losing out on the +2 to fire strike. And also the attack speed bonuses. Yeah, we'll hold on to what we have. Our current ones don't just do fire, they also do elemental or lightning or whatever, so... Ah well. Let's see what else we can find. Plus 18% to all damage, sounds good. We're already getting attack speed and fire damage and explosive strike. Yeah, okay. A lot of things that are close to being good enough. Ooh, this would increase our regeneration a ton. I don't know that it'd do much else for us, though. Yeah, our current helm is just doing too much. We might have to come back to this. There's a lot to look at. That one has good resistances. Aether resistance, chaos resistance, and elemental resistance. None of those are maxed out except for fire. Maybe we should take it. No. Oh, and there's more blueprints. Oh my. We might just have to come back to these. Summon crab spirit. Excellent. Oh, this is a component blueprint. We definitely want that. Another one. And another one. Let me guess, one more component? No, this is a relic. Fervor. Lightning damage and fire damage. What's our current one giving us? Element. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay.
Put it to good use.
We'll put it to good use. Wasn't much there for us, but close. Oh, what's this fellow have to say to us? Excuse me, citizen. Oh, is this a woman? I guess I can't really tell. Seriv. I don't really know what gender that would be either. Kinda looks like a woman. Yellow Hat says, do it, summon crab. Unfortunately, Grimdan's not a summoner. Someday I do want to play a cultist or a shaman. Excuse me, citizen, but I was wondering if you could help me out with something. What do you need? Homestead's running low on building supplies. They've already salvaged the barn roof to reinforce the walls. There's only so much to be done with sheets of metal. They need lumber. Problem is, the nearest lumber mill is overrun with chthonic spawn. Well, sounds like I'm heading that way anyway. Captain feels the casualties would be too great to risk retaking the mill. But I'm not under their command. I can do as I choose. Head out to the Blood Grove and secure Griver's mill. I'll clear out the lumber mill. Wow, more side quests. Again with the jankiness. Okay. Ulgrim has requested my presence. Please see him immediately. Okay.
I do the best I
But we should also check.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Don't have anything
Put
for
it
us.
to good use.
There's another side quest up here. Scoutmaster Lizel. I hear you're going to attack the cultist camps. Ballsy move, but after what you did to that Aether abomination, I suppose you're capable of anything. She's already planning to stick your neck out for us. I was wondering if you could do the Legion a small service. What do you need? Whole episode. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? I guess that's just RPGs. The scouts the Blood Grove. Many men have not returned. When a soldier falls in battle and they can't recover the body, they want to at least bring back their insignia so that they can receive a humble send-off to whatever hell awaits us all. My scouts deserve more, but right now I can't even give them that. And obviously they can't spare anyone to just recover insignias. If I recover them, he'll make it worth our while. All on your dead. Yeah. We're heading out there. Oh man, our quest log grows. I was hoping it'd shrink soon. Oh well.
Safe storage. No questions asked.
No thanks. Keep a little bit of space at least. Oh, I did not notice picking up that note. We'll have to have a look at that.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Well, it says the quest bar, sorry, the taskbar quest list is giving me anxiety. Yep. It's giving me a little bit of anxiety too, but we'll get there. We still have to speak with Ulgrim, and he is going to give us something. Our note says, consensus is achieved. The sanctum of Homestead is to fall within the fortnight. With the herald making its steady approach from the north, nothing but conflagration in its wake. It falls upon me to render a force capable of assaulting the human stronghold from the west. The reanimators are tirelessly working within the cages, pouring the gift of the aether into the humans and trolls who had gathered for this purpose. But the real work will be conducted within the barn. It is true that the humans have proven to be difficult hosts. The mind struggles against a greater power it cannot possibly fathom. But the flesh is malleable, easily tainted. I look upon the corpses filling the barn with the stench of decay, not as a sign of how fragile life is, but as a canvas upon which we will paint the future of Cairn. Théoden Marcel, keep shaper of flesh. Shaper of flesh, okay. Someone's out there shaping flesh. Make a nasty horse thing. Great. Alright, now we need to find Ulgrim still. It's best to just pick up all the quests while we're here. Unfortunately. We don't want to be out there stuck with quest items that we can't turn in. Yep, Ulgrim's still out here. Sitting on his patootie.
Just the person I'm looking for. The others may disagree with me on this, but there's something I need you to do.
What is it?
There are two other groups of survivors in the region that we are aware of, but Somer and Creed do not consider them to be of strategic value. Frankly, I disagree. They may consist largely of fanatics, but fanatics aimed in the right direction can be a powerful force. I've asked representatives from both the Order of Death's Vigil and Kymon's Chosen to visit here and speak to us. There is some obvious animosity between the two, but perhaps we can leverage that against them. I would like you to be our representative. Speak to both of them. Learn all that you can and decide which of the two groups would prove to be of superior strategic value. I just don't see them working together, I'm afraid.
Why can't you talk to them? You organized all this.
As much as I'd love to play politics again, Creed demands my attention at the war table. I'm asking you to do this because I trust your judgment.
Oh, what can you tell me before I make this seemingly really important decision, without really knowing much?
Setting their fanatical beliefs aside, both groups have valuable resources at their disposal. Kymon's Chosen may be religious zealots, but they are surprisingly well trained and should make formidable allies in battle. The Order of Death's Vigil, their powers over death send chills down my spine. But they are powerful mages and used to facing the world's terrors. I won't lie to you. It's not an easy decision.
I'll speak to the emissaries. I don't like the sound of that necromancy. But religious fanatics can be dangerous too. Oh, are these our representatives? Haruv?
The one you call Ulgrim has asked to speak with the Order of Death's Vigil, so I have come before you.
His voice. Okay, that did not really match your text here. He says, "An Inquisitor, I was under the impression that this was to be an amicable gathering." Oh, is that unique dialogue because I'm an Inquisitor? Nice! They actually added something like that relates with my mastery specifically. I am Haruv and I represent the Order of Death's Vigil, but I'm not sure there's much for us to discuss. Why is that? Our people have suffered much under the watchful eye of the Empire's Luminari. I'm not sure it is wise for me to recommend an alliance with the Inquisitor. Very well. I was thinking the same about necromancers.
I have come to represent Kymon's Chosen, as the one you call Ulgrim has requested.
Again. Oh, this one addresses me as Blessed Inquisitor. Very nice. Picturing Dan as a representative, says Yellow Hat. Both parties staring at Dan. Dan staring back from behind his flaming helmet, slowly dripping blood on the floor. Yeah, and all these... It's not just my helmet that's on fire. Look at all these particle effects. I've got, like, guns out. Oh, well. What can you tell me about your order? We are the chosen of Father Kymon, blessed prophet of Empyrean, guardian of the divine flame, and savior of humanity. Well, Grim Dan likes the sound of flame and wants to save humanity. Maybe along the way. Who's Father Kymon? Father Kymon is our spiritual leader. He is blessed by Empyrean, the Lightbringer, first among the gods. By his word we will cleanse Cairn of the impure and the corrupt, starting with the abhorrent Order of Death's Vigil, and ending with the eradication of the Ethereals and Chthonians. Let's start with eradicating the Ethereals and Chthonians, and worry about Death's Vigil later, okay? Like, they're necromancers and heretics, but... priorities. Why do you hate them so much? What can you tell me about them? That was wrong. I misclicked there. I guess I misclicked, what they offer as far as equipment. We're well equipped to deal with the fiends infesting our world. There is something to suit most fighting styles, but warriors who wage battle with physical fire and lightning will fit right in. That's exactly what we do, so... I'll actually ask that question about Death's Vigil. They are abominations that twist the divine threads of life to their will as if they were playthings. The Order is a plague upon this world, much like the Ethereals and the Chthonians. In order for Cairn to heal, they must be purged. Well, I think I've made my decision. You've decided then, are the chosen of Kymon to battle alongside the Black Legion? The Black Legion will work with you. 5,000 XP. Kymon will be pleased to hear of this. Oh, he's still alive? Oh, and now the Order of Death's Vigil despises us. The alliance will be beneficial to both groups. Let us banish the enemy as one. I must ask that you visit our enclave to the north. We have taken over part of Sorrow's Bastion and made it our new home. Seek us out by taking the road north through the fallow fields. Once you reach the ruins, look for the tower. Once there, please speak to Brother Illuvius. He will set you upon the enlightened path. Oh, I'll seek out your enclave. Let's see what the Death Vigilman says now. A fitting alliance for the likes of you. Hope your soul finds some comfort in the atrocities you'll commit in the name of the Chosen. I did what I feel is right. I'm not going to commit atrocities in the name of necromancy. We're better to be buried and burned, not turned into our tools. Alright, well hopefully that choice was the right one. Okay, finally got some of that exposition out of the way. Looks like there's a lot of unexplored territory down here, but we have so much urgent stuff to do. We'll try and stay this... Oh. Really, folks? Right outside, like within shooting distance, there's already crucified sacrifices. They're not exactly crucified, but that's the general idea. Who are these folks? Chthonic cultists. Nasty folks. These are Chthonian monsters? Yep. Oh, purple. Yeah, like I said, yellow hat, yellow, oh, sorry, not yellow. You're yellow. Purple and red. That's the Chthonians. Color scheme, seemingly. And the ethereals are the green and blue. Exactly. Fantastic. Yes, just set up the sacrifices in the pumpkin fields. Exactly what I would do. Some of these monsters, despite being just a lot of teeth, are kind of cute. Yellow Hat really likes the music and color combo at the moment. Thanks. Yeah, I don't use the in-game music. It got too repetitive in Devil's Crossing. Well, looks like we have a rift gate, so that's progress. I wonder when Grimdan will have a moment to, like, complete some side quests. This... Kymon's Chosen's area? There's blue fires here. Oh no, this is the Death Vigil script. Really gonna attack me? Be gone. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So not yet. The Order of Kymon's Chosen is just on the... Oh, come on. I don't want to kill your folks. Probably on the other side. Wrong address. Renal Oberak says, I suggest you turn back, traveler. The blood grove is teeming with the cult of Kymon, and worse. I've watched as rift torch opened before our eyes and sucked in several men, vanished just as quickly. Feel the air tingling with strange energy, back away immediately. What was beyond the rift? The rift seemed to be highly unstable. The only scouts that went through did not do so willingly, and we never saw them again. Only one way to find out. I've been in rifts before. Kymon's Chosen are supposed to be somewhere in this area. Are they this right turn over here? Yellow Hat says, Sire, there's a man in a dress with a flaming helmet at our door. If Grimdan heard you call that address, he would not be a happy man. Okay, yes, this is Kymon's Chosen. So we were on the wrong side of the railroad tracks, so to speak. Kymon's Sanctuary. Hello, Brother Illuvius. Came to see you.
May the light of Empyrean guide your path.
You are later than I expected. I came straight here. You wanted to speak with me? If you wish to prove yourself to the Chosen of Kymon, then first I require proof of your purity of spirit. Show us that you're not aligned with the forces of the void. Rolls eyes. Yet another, what do I have to do? The vile cult of Cthon has been an agent of corruption and chaos within Cairn, but their activities since the Grim Dawn are reaching catastrophic levels. Even now they summon creatures from the void using their heathen blood rituals. These rituals must be stopped at any cost. The cultists are known to use special seals of binding when practicing their art. The most powerful members often carry them on their person. If you truly are interested in Father Kymon's mission, then you must recover these seals and bring them to me so that they can be incinerated in Empyreon's fire. Empyreon's fire. What about regular fire? I like that. Yes, the sacred flame of Empyreon, the light of the world. Empyreon, the first of the gods and protector of Cairn, has returned to us in our darkest hour. His will is made known to us through Father Kymon, our prophet. I'll gather the seals. We need 3 of them. I think we might have 1 or 2 sitting in our stash.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Yeah, access our...
Come see what's left.
No,
of my
these are
wares.
merchants.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Put it to good use. You see anything you like?
Okay, not enough reputation. We can buy a big old fire bomb. I like fire. Why not? I mean, they're probably just going to clog up my inventory and I'll never use them, but... was this? Sealed by Father Kymon. Father Kymon's here?
May the everlasting...
Oh, he spoke Latin at me too.
May the everlasting light of
Sit
Imperium
Principis
guide
Luminari
your
Requiem TB
actions,
Inquisitor.
just as it guides mine each and every day.
And it's kind of nice to have like unique dialogue for my mastery choices. Okay, they don't want to give us bounties yet either. They have a book, Beacon of Hope and Acolyte's Pledge. I was hoping to meet Jesus, but it seems like they're not. Kymon is not in right now. Let's read these documents. Looking at their literature. When the world ended, I did not know how I would survive. It was only by the grace of Kymon that they found me. Buried in the mud and rubble of my house, it was Father Kymon who knew where to find me. It was his hands that pulled me free of certain death. Now that I am here, I pledge to do everything I can to fight this evil and serve the cause that gave me the second chance. It is by the will of Kymon that I now carry this light to the world and save who I can. Praise be to the Blessed Father. Garth Levine, an acolyte of the Chosen. Beacon of Hope. Let's see what this says. Gives us XP. I have seen firsthand the cleansing power of the flame of Kymon and will never falter in our belief. Our forces outnumbered by horrors beyond comprehension. It was then that I first laid eyes upon him. Like a shining beacon in the chaos, Father Kymon charged into battle. He was as a flaming wind scorching a forest left to grow wild far too long, cutting down the twisted and reviled roots that seek to strangle this world of light. I knew that day that he will be the one to lead us from this horror. It is his righteousness that burns through the darkness of the world and banishes the evil. I will not fail him. Blade Maiden Sindra Ambry. Well, Grimdan's not sure about the whole religious enthusiasm. His time as an Inquisitor is kind of a little jaded about that, but they like fire. I got something in common. Alright, doesn't look like anything else for us here right now. Just remind me though, I want to see if we actually can get bounties from the Black Legion now. I should go and check if we have any convenient bounties before we head out into the Chthonian groves and whatever. I'll have to talk to the emissary too. So much to do. Homestead bounty table. Kill around Viziers, no. Kill Troglodyte, no. Kill Briarthorns, no. Kill some Haunted Harvesters. We'll probably come across some. I guess we'll accept that. Then there's also, is there also a Black Legion bounty table? Because I think they are separate factions technically.
Give you a good price
That's
of what I've
not
got
what I want.
left.
I thought there was a Black Legion bounty table here somewhere. Maybe they don't do bounties. Oh, hopefully I'm not just tripping and forgetting something. Oh, well, I'm not seeing one, so I guess there isn't one. Right.
See anything you like?
Sorrow's Bastion. We're heading into captured farmers in the Blood Grove. I want to head into Conflagration and get the Black Legion their cannons back, but we need to save the sacrifices. We're leaving some areas of the map unlit behind us. Something I've been trying to avoid this run, but the urgency of the situation demands quick action. The Blood Grove. That's Vigil, folks. Do we have to go through there? Really though, I don't know why the Death's Vigil are attacking me on sight. Aside from the fact that they probably hate the Inquisitors. Oh. There's a demon of some kind. chthonic seals of binding. We need 3 of them. Okay. Yellow Hat says, it's weird to see people not attack me. Yeah, Kymon's chosen, sitting around. Well, Grimdan will take it. Just blasting everything and everyone gets weary after a while. If our only path is through the Death Vigil camp, then we might just have to go through. Manticores? Those are kind of cute. There's some pretty serious damage. Black Legion remains. Okay, here's one of the insignia we're supposed to grab. Stone altar. Oh, it's just a container. There's a lot of stuff. Okay. Looks like there's a totem here also. A forsaken void-touched totem. Okay, well, let's touch it. Is that it? Suppose so. Hulking leg guards. Epic heavy pants. Names in this game. Plus 66 health regenerated per second? That's an incredible amount. But our current one gives us +1 to all skills in Inquisitor. Yellow Hat says, love how the monsters are, quote, kind of cute to me. Personally, Yellow Hat misses the floaty blobs. Gotcha. Man, that scepter would be great if we were doing, you know, fire damage with the scepter, but we're doing dual wield pistols. That's not so good to us. What did I just pick up? No good, no good. Any good. Okay. Let's go to insight. Is that a good skill? Not as good as what we have. Man, this blood grove's kind of hard to navigate in. There's a lot we're going to have to come back and... Yep, secret area. Like, there's a chest over there. Very good. But we're going to have to come back and re-explore adjacent to our path. Right now, I'm trying to roleplay a bit and actually prioritize getting to the prisoners. The prisoners. Here's some prisoners. Gotta rescue them from the Chthonians. Nettie, Phil, and Lysandra Avery. I don't know who you are, but I don't much care. You're not a cultist. At least you don't look like one. What do I look like? Please get us out of here. These bastards have been taking us out of the cage one at a time. We were forced to watch while they drained a man completely of his blood. It was horrible. I can get you all back to Homestead via Rift Gate. At this point, I'd settle for anything. Just get us home. See you in Homestead. We rescued some prisoners. Were those the prisoners we had to rescue? How many insignia do we need? 5. We might just try to muster up all the insignia that we need before heading back. We did that. Still need to find chthonic seals of binding, but I'm not too bent on doing that quickly. And we have to clear out that sawmill, but that's pretty low priority. Maybe after we get these seals and insignias back, sorry, prisoners and some of these insignias back, then we can catch up on our side questing. Get this quest log under control. Oh, this way does not seem to be one we can go. Deathwatcher Pendant of the Aether. have a lot of bonuses, but not for our mastery. Oh, these are Kymon's chosen. Peace be upon you. Whatever their greeting would be. At least we have allies like actually out in the field fighting now. It seems like the Black Legion were just sitting on their butts, worried about ethereals. Kymon's chosen are actually out and about doing things. Nothing in there. Okay, that's our 5th insignia. Guess that's all the scouts we were gonna try to get to. Look at how blocked off and weird this area is to navigate. Is this last star just another Black Legion soldier? Yeah, we don't need to pick up more insignias than we need. That's not exactly immersive. If we were role-playing, we would pick them up, but I don't want quest items stuck in our inventory that we can't get rid of. So let's cleanse this shrine. It wants a chthonic seal of binding. Okay, we're trying to collect those in the order, but whatever. Devotion point. Ornate leggings of reptilian resilience. Decent resistances, health regen per second. Wouldn't be bad. Nope, not quite good enough. Alright, let's put our devotion point in. We are working on Cool. Definitely getting this attack damage converted to health ability. Oops. Click there. I want to go back to Homestead.
I am told that Lysandra and a couple others have returned safely from captivity, all thanks to you. We thought they were as good as dead after they disappeared in the Blood Grove.
Did what I had to.
I could not agree more. We've been cut off from Fort Icon long enough.
What's the next step for you?
When the Legion was forced to abandon the capital, we made Fort Icon our new base of operations. It's an old fortress to the far north, once used to protect the trade routes leading through the Asterkarn Mountains. However, when we began marching south, we encountered immediate opposition from both the cult and the ethereals. Many of our men were killed, pincered between two opposing armies, and we were forced to retreat towards Homestead. The ethereals now control the area known as the Conflagration, but the cultic Chthon has taken residence within the Dark Veil Gate, effectively cutting us off from our forces to the north. With the cult's front lines battered and their sacrifices freed, I believe it is now time to advance on their main position. Karaz, the Sigil of Chthon, the name has come up several times, including a recent bloody interrogation. We have no idea if he is the head of the entire cult or if he is merely a pawn in someone else's game, but one thing is for certain. He is at the Dark Veil Gate. I need you to infiltrate the fortress and take out their leader. Lay waste to the cult's followers. Let nothing stop you in reclaiming our bastion.
It will be done.